Hey, good Saturday morning, everyone. Or afternoon, I should say. I did not know that it was so late. I have another reading. Welcome to those of you who are new. My name is Amanda. This is Dead Garden Tarot. So I am doing this for the second time because when I watched the video back, I didn't have my head on straight or something. And it was a lot simpler of a reading than I was making it out to be. So, I don't know, I had like a bit of a wild night, so I'm gonna do another video later tonight for a channeled message. So stay tuned for that. Okay, well, let's get into it. So I pulled from the archetype deck, and this is a message of somebody is worrying about you. So I want to find out who this person is that's worrying about the collective. You could have one person that's worried about you, could have multiple people that's worried about you, but let's find out. So the energy of the person that is worried about you, we got dilettante that came out. So delights in the arts without having to be a professional and alerts you to the danger of becoming superficial in your pursuits. Okay. Okay, so what I'm getting from that card is I feel like this person is creative and very artistic, but I don't feel like that's the only thing they do. So they probably do multiple things. Thief is also coming out. Sheds light on the potential wealth within you that can never be stolen. So this is a person to me that is keeping their heart close to them. And I don't feel like they reveal too much about themselves. So this could be a relatively private person. And this also might be a person who it could be like I'm not really getting like generous. They're not generous with their heart. But because they're not generous with their heart, they might steal the hearts of other people, which is where that kind of thief is coming from. So next is mentor. Passing on wisdom and refining a student's character. So yeah, I really feel like that this person is smart and has a lot to teach and show people, and pass on to the next generation. Like, you know, taking someone under their wing and showing them the ropes in something. So that's kind of the energy that this person is in. And trickster as well, which is transcending convention, stuffiness, and predictable behavior. Interesting. I mean, this person could talk with their hands. And the fact that it's like a magical show, at the bottom of the deck, we also have child magical. Which is seeing the potential for sacred beauty in all things and the belief that everything is possible. So I really feel like this person believes in magic, believes in like going outside of the box, is like a free thinker, knows that there is more to be seen, especially with the mentor and the thief. This person has a really strong mind. Yeah. And because they have such a strong mind, and because they seem to stand firm in themselves, King is also at the bottom of the deck. And Vampire as well. And with the King, it's enlightened, benevolent leadership benefiting those in your charge. So yeah, this person has a very, I don't want to say stoic, but they have a very grounded energy, and a very yeah, with like the mentor, and it just feels like this person really like sticks up for people and enlightens people, and maybe like a person in the community that does well for others as well as for themselves. And with the vampire, it says makes you aware that someone or something is draining your life force. So I really feel like this is a protective type of person, understands the beauty and the magic in themselves and other people, and wants to protect that. That's good. I like that. Okay, so that's the person that's worrying about you. That's their energy. And then I did your energy. So how they are seeing the collective right now is child wounded. So awakens compassion and desire to serve other wounded children and opens the learning path of forgiveness. So yeah, they see you as someone who wants to protect children, protects their inner child themselves, and wants to show others how to do that, and lives by a rule of that forgiveness is important, not necessarily for the other people, but for yourself in order to heal. Warrior is coming out, which is interesting because warrior also came out the first time I tried to do this reading. So that is, to me, a really hard confirmation that this person sees you as a warrior and sees you very strong. So it says strength, skill, discipline, and toughness of will, heroism, stoicism, and the self-sacrifice in conquering the ego. So yeah, this person sees you as someone who is really walking the path, as someone who is really in their spiritual healing, who understands all parts of themselves. And with stoicism and the ego, I feel like this person, because they see you as someone who's humble, you may also be someone that, with the protection of the inner child, that maybe you don't always reveal what you're going through, and you may be somewhat of a private person, like this other person that's worrying about you, or like the person that's worrying about you. Liberator is coming out. Freeing yourself and others from outmoded beliefs and releasing negative thought patterns. Yeah, it really feels like the both of you have that kind of same thing in common, that you have that mentoring, teaching, kind of showing the way, and that changing the perspective of other people and holding space for them to do that. That's really nice. Damsel is also coming out. What does it say? Understanding the nature of healthy romance inspires you to rely on yourself. Yeah, so to me, this is really speaking of self-love. This person that is worrying about you sees you as someone who loves themselves, understands the value of that, and takes care of themselves and their inner child. And I really like the yellowy, orangey, this is kind of like peachy. Yeah, the yellowy, orangey, goldy, peachy feeling. You know, that's giving, you know, like tender, sweet love. It's giving wholeness. It's giving strength. It's giving, you know, creative vibes. Yeah, it's giving warmth. If I didn't say that. Okay, so the person that's worrying about you, why are they worried? Because I wasn't understanding of why this person was so worried, to the point where they seemed a little scared. And again, this could be more than one person. Take it as it resonates. I'm not taking these. I feel like this person has a lot of emotion for you. And again, with that thief, they're keeping it all to themselves. So I don't know how much they're sharing with you or other people. Page of Wands is coming out. Why are they worried about the collective? The Page of Wands. I want another one. My eye is twitching now. What is up with that? Okay, what can you tell me about the Page of Wands, please? Why is this person worried? about the collective? Tell me why they're worried about the collective. The King of Coins and the Chariot. They're worried about a King of Coins coming fast towards you. The Page of Wands. They're worried about you having passion and a new beginning with a King of Coins that's coming forward. That's someone that you're gonna date someone else, that you're starting to date someone else, or that someone has your attention and it's starting to get that you're getting excited about it. Well, what else can you, okay, so, I mean, yeah, so then why don't they come forward? What? Hold on. Why don't they come forward? They're in a tower moment. That's interesting because the tower came out in the past reading. They're going through a tower moment and the Magician is upside down. It's in reverse. And then the Six of Cups came out. Okay, so this tells me that they're going through a tower moment right now, and I feel like they're probably having a hard time alchemizing whatever this is. I feel like with the Six of Cups, this is about inner child protectiveness and their garden and their fulfillment. So there must be something that they're dealing with internally when it comes to their inner child. Yeah, maybe that's where you really connect with this person. Whether you're dealing with this person like in the physical, or you're just connected to this person in energy, they're in your energy field in the 5D. You, again, with the protectiveness of children, I feel like your inner children really connect with each other. And I feel like they know that you've done the inner child work, but they're still working on something. They're still working on something. They're still healing. It must have been a really difficult thing that happened. Or maybe with the Six of Cups, okay, let me ask, because I don't want to speculate. I want to know if this person hasn't come forward because A, they're having a problem with their inner child, but are they concerned about, like, because maybe you have children, because this is about growing your garden, your inner child fulfillment, and the fact that you protect children and that they want to protect children. So maybe they want to be, you know, fully healed before they come forward because, you know, they want a family or something. I don't know. Can you tell me more about the Six of Cups? The Page of Coins. Okay, so that tells me that they don't have enough to give for a family. So maybe they can take care of themselves right now and they can operate their life, but they are not in a position, they're just starting to get back into their money, that they probably don't have enough to come forward, which is why they haven't, because they don't have what they want. Is this person, what can you tell me about the person who's worrying? What can you tell me about their finances? Are they worried about family? That they don't have enough to give? What can you tell me about that? The Fool. Maybe this person, family life is new to them. Maybe they don't have children. And they want to be good and healed before they can move forward. But they're hoping and wishing for it. You see how she's looking up to the castle? Part of your world. Right, Ariel? Yeah, it's the story of Ariel, right? Where she wants to walk on land and she wants to be part of his world and she wants to leave her family. She loves her family or whatever, but she doesn't belong there. She doesn't feel like she fits there. That's interesting. Okay. So, what is it that they're worried about the collective? Why are they so worried about the collective besides the fact that someone will come in? Because I feel like there's more than that. I heard that you'll forget about them. Okay. That's too many. I feel like they want to say a lot to you, but because they keep so much hidden and so much to themselves and close to their heart, I feel it's really hard for them to communicate, it almost feels like. Because I'm not seeing any swords here. So there's not fighting. I feel like this is a money issue. Or this is a healing issue. This is a money or healing issue, the Hierophant. This is about structure. This is about the belief in themselves and the belief that you have and the structure that it requires to, have a family. This is about belief and structure. What else can you tell me about how else they see? What are they worried about with the collective? So yeah, they're worried about like you dating someone else or someone else coming forward. But okay, but what does that mean? Why are they worried about that? Because they see you as someone who's strong. What is it that, okay, just to be clear, like what is it that they are worried? Oh my God. I'm so scrambled this morning. I don't get it. I need to slow down. I think that's what it is. There's an energy of rushing. And haha, I'm wearing my rush shirt. But I was getting that energy yesterday. Like I had a moment yesterday where I kind of like, I had a little cry moment because I was trying to get things done. I was trying to like rush through everything, but like not rush through everything, just like really, put the gas, and I kept being met with like all these blocks and I kept being met with all these challenges and I was getting a whole bunch of other things done. The Ace of Coins is coming out. The Ace of Coins came out in the other reading as well. This person might see you as leveling up because you do have the Liberator here. You do have the Warrior here, but then you also have all this self-love. So they must see you as leveling up with the Ace of Coins. What else is this person worried about the collective? Competition, I heard. Knight of Swords. They're worried about competition. So what does this person who's worrying about the collective, what do they want from the collective? Like, let's be sure, right? What do they want from the collective? What is... the Ace of Cups? They want to pour into you like you pour into them. They see you as the Ace of Cups. They see you as the Ace of Coins. I just heard aces, like poker. Maybe you play poker. Maybe you gamble. Maybe you like cards. You're like 4 aces to this person. I heard aces over. So they see you as like a winner. Wow, that was weird. Is this person having... again, there's no swords. Is this person having a problem communicating? Wow, these 2 cards came out also in the past. Okay, so 6 of Coins and 4 of Cups. Yeah, this person wants a life with you. They want to give to you. They want to share to you, like share with you. Okay. Yeah, with the Hierophant, the structure. Okay. So this masculine is afraid that he's running out of time and that he doesn't have enough to come forward and offer you, whether it be in money and or healing himself. And he feels like he's not doing it fast enough and he's having issues with it. It's taking more time than he probably would have liked. And he's afraid that there's competition, that you are about to date someone else, and that you are going through a big change and that you are leveling up. Ace of Swords is on the bottom of the deck. And the 3 of Cups, celebration. Yeah. That you also have your sword up. That you're getting really ready to celebrate something. What does this person who's worried about the collective, what is it that they're worried they're getting ready to celebrate? I heard new love. New job. I feel like this person thinks that you're changing faster than what they can get to you. That you're going to outgrow them. How does the collective see the person that's worried about them? How does the collective see what's worried? Okay. That was too many. I'm hearing take it. Fine, I'll take it. Okay, so interesting. Very interesting. Okay. So the collective, you see this person who's worried about you as the Hanged Man. So they're going through perspective, they're going through healing, they're changing how they see things. Inspiration, they're breaking through illusions, they're using their intuition, their spirituality, their psychic ability. So you are definitely connected telepathically and soulfully with this person. You may be coming up, they may be coming up in your dreams. This is about 10, so this is about mastering. So you see this person who's worrying about you as trying to master their spiritual gifts. You also see them as Pluto, the great revealer. You see them as judgment, as someone who is heeding the call, who's going through renewal and transformation, someone who is in the process of awakening and rebirth, who wants a clean slate, and someone who is clearing and purging themselves. 11 is a divine number. I believe that's, yeah, and Pluto. So this person could have Scorpio in their chart or heavy water signs, because now we're also getting Scorpio that's coming out. And that's Neptune. So we have Pluto, we have Neptune, which is interesting because there's the Fool, and that's the story of Ariel. Queen of Water. Balancing feminine energies, Scorpio fixed water. Going through a death with that Tower and rebirth. So someone who's very passionate, someone who's very determined. Yeah, there's like a deep, feral, prowling, kind of possessive sexual energy going on. And so that's why I think they're starting to really like worry and freak out that they're not, like, their time is up. That's how you see this person. You see this person is very deep in their emotions, very sexual, very possessive over you. Not in like a bad way. And very strongly headed towards you. But, I mean, you're living your life and you're doing your thing. What can I get for clarification with the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Coins, and the Ace of Swords with this Three of Cups? How does this person that is worrying about the collective, what can I get for clarification for that, please? I heard that the collective is wondering when he's coming. So you're expecting this. Oh, wow. Cross is coming out. Yeah, destiny, divine guidance. There's been a lot of trials, a lot of conviction, a lot of sorrow and emotional loss within this connection. Collective, you are, yeah, with this Ace of Cups, this Ace of Coins, and this Ace of Swords, you've been going on a deep faith-bound path. Like, this has been long for you. Whip is coming out. Yeah, it's been painful. There's been a lot of tension, a lot of fighting. Yeah. So the driven and the faster, that's where that energy's coming in. The painfulness, even the sexual, the kinky sex that's coming out in that. But with the arguments, I think the argument is really having to do with this faith. I think that, like, in even 11, divine, I think that you have some choice words for God and the universe, and you're getting angry because you've been so patient and you've been waiting, but I don't feel like this has come in yet. Princess of Earth, Virgo. Very feminine vibes. The Hermit. Yeah, you've been hardworking, you've been reserved, you've been critical, you've been responsible. Yeah, I'm getting like really big patient vibes from this because it's Virgo. Virgo's the maiden. And I feel like you might even be a little bit more trying to go into, because Virgo is about the details, the finer details, the fine print, the writing, the communication. I feel like maybe you're starting to move back into that mindset, and trusting and having patience within yourself, and what the universe has in store is starting to wear thin with you. That's interesting. And true. I'll take that for myself. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it there. Yeah, I really don't know what to say. I mean, keep going, keep pushing through, keep doing what you're doing, taking care of yourself, being patient, doing the healing, doing the work. We're still in March, so things are still fresh and new and blooming and budding right now. And yeah, even the weather hasn't 100% turned yet. Easter hasn't come yet, so there's still time, I feel like, for this person who's worried about you and for you yourself moving forward, to have all this abundance and this new beginning and this new start and this celebration for yourself to come in. So sit tight, hang tight, and you're doing a great job, the both of you. If this resonated with you, give it a thumbs up. Please comment down below. I like hearing your comments, and you know, if anything resonated with you, and you know, share, subscribe, and join the garden, where we heal and we cultivate and we play. I said that backwards. We play, we cultivate, we heal. We plant the seeds of our dreams for the life that we want, the way that we want. And I hope that you guys have an awesome Saturday, that all the blessings come in for you, and enjoy. Peace. God bless.